Morning, guys. Indiana Smith here, and it is April the 30th. We're going to try one more time to see if I can break my recent drought on finding points. We got a pretty good storm through here a couple nights ago. River took a little bump, hoping the water will be clear and the gravel will be clean and no footprints. We're going to one of our more remote spots, but this is a place where I've made some really great finds the last few years, so hopes are high as we set forth, and I will check in with you as we find stuff. Enjoy the video. Well, we're down here in the river. It didn't get quite as much rain as I hoped it would. Looks like the high water mark's only about 1.5 feet, and the water is still a little bit cloudy, but there's no sign of any footprints. I've already found a neat little paddle bone, and Billy's got a vertebrae, so we're off to a good start on the first gravel bar with lots of untouched gravel in front of us. So we'll see how it goes. All right, well, we got a decent fossil find. This is a shark vertebrae. See quite a few of those down in the river. And it's a good example. Well, it's not quite an arrowhead, but they were working on one. Ogallala chirp preform. So they hit a big old stack on one side. It's an artifact. Okay, guys. It looks like the drought is officially broken. And of all things, the one thing I really did not expect to see, that I very rarely find down here, is an arrow pointer, bird point, as collectors call them. But that is exactly what I've got right here. Little bitty guy. And that is very slight tip nick, but enough there to count. The dry spell has ended. Well, once more, conditions have kind of been our enemy. I did break my point drought, but we're just not finding a lot of fossils, mainly because the river hasn't been up very much. It came up about 1.5 feet. You can still see kind of the faded, washed out footprints, but the gravel hasn't taken a solid tumble in over a month now, and pickings are getting slim. We're going to hunt this last little watery stretch in front of us and hope we come out with something, and then we're going to turn around and head home. Well, we are on our way back. We're within sight of where we climbed up, and I didn't even think this was a point. I just saw a flash of orange and flipped it out, but I got a pretty good little archaic dart point. Oh, hey, the curse is truly broken. I'll take it. Okay, you can't keep a good man down. Eagle-eyed Jimmy has come through in the clutch at the end of the day, we think. The water's kind of blurring over. Go ahead and grab it. Nope. Oh, man. Fooled again. Kind of the opposite of what we've had lately. A very skimpy day for fossils, but I actually finally got a couple of points. You can see my little arrow point, little dart point I got. Plesiosaur flipper bone. That was my first find of the day. Couple of pretty flakes of flint and work pieces, shark vertebrae, a couple of gastropods, ammonite sections, one coprolite on the end, real pretty piece of mammoth enamel, a little mosasaur rib next to it, and a large piece of fossilized turtle shell. Now, over here, Billy had a tough day. I really thought he had pulled it out at the end, but that was just a fooler. 2 shark vertebrae, one really nice fish vertebrae there, and a mosasaur vertebrae that is big, you can give it that, but it's kind of seen better days. So, well, it was another adventure. Thanks for joining us, folks. All right, until next time, this is Indiana Smith signing off. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Go on Amazon, check out my books, or check them out at my personal website, www.lewisbensmith.com. We'll see you next time.